Yeah, they need to kick him out. They need to kick Gavin Newsom clean out of government. You know what I'm saying? According to all those women down there, they seem to have voted for Mr. Luciferian, lying lips, you know, Gavin Newsom, talking about reparations. That was only to get black. That's only to get black people voting for the demon Democrats because it seemed like that's one of the things they throw up on the table when they want to keep in favor with black fools who think that this going to do this. But this time around, what black people have to understand is if you start the fight, don't end the fight. No matter how long it takes. You know what I'm saying? But we should be making them giving us a lot more sooner than waiting for 10, 20 years, 50, 100 years till our parents die and their parents die and their parents die and you die. You know what I'm saying? To even have this type of discussion. This discussion should have been a long time put on the table, taken care of, passed, and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But anything to keep the natural black man who you stole everything from and still in Egypt stealing from him today, calling that country another name other than what it is and where the country in which you invaded with sits and calling it something else when you know it's Egypt. So don't give me that at all. Because even your so-called Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, grew up in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? Where you think Bethlehem and all that place they talking about in the manger and all this different stuff was. That was Egypt. You know what I'm saying? This is what people don't realize. They thinking it was somewhere special. No, it wasn't. Jesus, even when you look at certain things, how they say Jesus acquired his Circle 7 Aquarian gospel and all this different stuff and studied in Egypt, saying that Moses, all that took place in Egypt. This is why they came up with the Moses story and the story talking about how Egyptians enslaved other people. No, they did not. They didn't need nobody else to help them build. How about no man gonna help them build something that technological? You know what I'm saying? Starting with geometry and all this different stuff. How no man gonna jump out of anywhere and come into Egypt and be trained and know how to build that? You know what I'm saying? That was built by Africans. You even had Africans that volunteered to come to Egypt and help finish build a lot of those different things over there as well. You know what I'm saying? So it was built by black hand. You know what I'm saying? But you move into the land and cause yourself switching up the narrative based on your biblical lion lips, you know what I'm saying, and telling the people in a lion stories in the biblicalness that this happened and that happened and this is the way. No, it isn't. The Bible is not a historical vow. You know what I'm saying? In no shape or form. They may have stolen information and put in there and so forth and so on and narrate and whitewash or rigmarole the story, but it still doesn't lead to anything because the dates are wrong. Many things are wrong with it. Many things in it is wrong. Many things that keep taken out and all this different stuff. So we know full well that it's not a historical vow when it comes to the African people, other than that lion lip story of Noah. You know what I'm saying? Talking about we Hamites. We're not Hamites. We Africans. We're not Hamites. Nobody tells us who we are. And no Bible or no biblical Bible on this here planet should be telling African people who the heck they are. Because you were here first. You built this world. You know what I'm saying? You built this world. So Africans wake up with your sellout bullshit and get to doing some work that needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? Because we built this world. So there is no scriptural Bible that can tell us what our race is or what our people, African people are, talking about some Hamites. You know what I'm saying? Calling Egypt the land of the Hamites. And then when you look at Ham, Ham is the black son of Noah, who was cursed because you say he came into the tent and he lay up there drinking a bunch of booze and liquor, laying in his tent butt naked, drunk. You know what I'm saying? And so some scriptures even have where the black son Ham or whatever came in and had sexual sex with his drunken father. Stupid shit like this. These type of stories they've been running all across the planet. That's why people sit up there and calling black people, gay and all kinds of different stupidness. Because the narrative of Africanism was driven by these people. You know what I'm saying? And they wrote a book that is a false book in many ways when it comes to the African people. African people were here before the Bible. So I don't understand why the hell would we wait for you to show up to tell us about God and then invade the land and try to and take it from us and put another group of people in there, you know what I'm saying, who's occupying the land on all realms. So you rush into African land and African people's territory, invade, remove, enslave, and did all types of shit, and then try to justify it with a scriptural Bible. That doesn't work at all. Moving on. Because Gavin Newsom, like I said, also needs to be removed because he ain't no more than a Luciferian following sucker. So while you busy up there glorifying everything that Mr. Gavin Newsom do to these women voting him back in, you know what I'm saying, you keeping the demon Democrats in power to do garbage and thinking and making them feel that everything is okay. Even when we look at the White House, you know what I'm saying, they say they have no evidence. Biden accusers is creepy Biden accusers is part of a Russian influence operation. Oh, wow. Yes, it is. Alex, you know what I'm saying? Uh, Gani Daniel, 10 hours ago, Eastern Standard Time. But Alex of the Hill News, you know what I'm saying? We see here where coming in on this jam, you know what I'm saying, in more ways than one, we see where um, uh, 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 oh, sorry. We we see where that's coming in on that. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than one. You know.